We are going to stay focused, get this meditation on. So eclipse coming. I'm not sure if you guys saw my post. The eclipse coming in live for us at around 10 o'clock. There's the moon. Not sure if you can see it kind of behind me there. It's that little patch of light up above. And around midnight is going to be the best time, East Coast time, to connect with it. And other than that, it should be a nice blood moon. So the clouds should clear in a moment, and I'll weave some eclipse energy in for our meditation. So let's do it. Let's kick it off. Taking a nice deep breath in. And a nice sigh. This has been a 2-week window of eclipsed energy. And for everyone that is tuning in to this meditation, no matter if you're live or going to be finding it later, I know you are sensitive. You are connected to these fields of eclipsing energy. And it's like waves. It's like waves that wash over us and kind of take us to different places emotionally and energetically. And so today, we're going to allow those waves to pass, to move, and we are going to step into the new. So we are scrubbing out, getting glimpses of what is coming in. So as you take that next nice deep breath in, rolling the shoulders up towards your ears, allowing the spine and the energy and the body to settle. And as you do, feeling yourself connected to your body, deep, deep, deep Scorpio energy, feeling the earth beneath you as you pay attention to what's happening in your mind, the air above, breathing in and out, taking a nice deep breath in. Let's go ahead and start our light link activation, sending your consciousness, your intentions, your light up towards the heavens, imagining the sun shining down to begin this activation. I know we're in the evening space, so it may feel different. Please take note. Does it feel different than it does when you typically check in, connecting in the morning? Another nice deep breath in, imagining that sun shining down to create that connection between you and that 8th and 9th chakra, your divine purpose. And slowly from there, as you imagine the sun, now allowing it to drop down, your awareness from the top of the head to drop down to that of the body, feeling the earth beneath you, feeling your body, your clothes connecting against your skin, noticing whatever sounds and movement are present in your environment as you slow yourself down, breathing in and out. Each breath coming into the pace and the rhythm of the heart. Again, imagining that golden light of the sun, like that of the North Star shining in the sky, like a jewel in the night. Again, breathing in and out, capturing the moonlight near that star, breathing in and out, allowing yourself, as you settle into your body, to begin to feel into. Let's do a little trip down memory lane of the last couple of weeks from when the sun was eclipsed, April 30th, and journeying forward, or backwards, I should say, from today, and through all of the challenges, all of the ups and downs, the events that have transpired in these past 2 weeks, one day at a time. Just take note of the changes, the transformations that have occurred. Just feeling into that presence, where you were compared to where you are. Breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Allowing your mind to kind of unwind as it catalogs the last couple of weeks, the big events, the big hurdles, maybe contracts closed, new contracts were opened. We moved into a Mercury retrograde. Focusing on communication, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Imagining now that moon, as you imagine the sun like the star shining down on the top of your head, imagining that moon coming into focus as though it's rising up over the horizon. And for some of you, you may picture it coming up over the ocean or up over a river or a lake or a body of water. Allowing your mind's eye, your imagination to capture that imagery in the night sky as it begins to rise in your consciousness and your awareness. The moon, which connects us to our inner intuition, our inner insight. So strongly does it pull gravity and the bodies of water that it moves the oceans with its tug. So too does it move the waters of our body, our emotions, and our heart. Allowing yourself to feel this ebb and this flow as we connect to the tides of the ocean, our relationship to the moon. As you imagine it now coming higher on the horizon, above the horizon, reaching, slowly climbing in your imagination towards the top. The zenith reaching its peak in the sky just above you as it shines down. And as the moon is in its full space, noticing how it tugs, you can imagine it pulling as though we're being weighted. We want to use this imaginatory space of being weighted, being pulled by the moon, as it pulls all of the waters in towards shore. It makes for a really high tide. It makes for a really emotional space and time for us, causing us to go deep, to trudge through the water, to jump into the deep end emotionally. So as you breathe in and out with that moon, in that moon space, see it. Allowing yourself to be held in its energy, as though you're part of that tide that is rising and falling. As that tide rises and falls, you can feel the depths of emotions that you carry, that you've held, not only for yourself, but for family, for 7 generations back. The stories that you've inherited, that have been imprinted on your heart and your soul, that have guided you on this trajectory in this lifetime. And as we are confronted with this Scorpio moon, with its south node in Scorpio and its north node in Taurus, we're asked, what is the life we want to be living? And as this moon eclipses, as the earth and the sun go through their dance, creating the darkness of the moon and its bloody colors, its red hue begins to present itself as you imagine all of this taking place. You can feel yourself feeling your way into your own lineage, your own bloodlines, immersing yourself in a sea, in an ocean of energy that, like the oceans, the tides ebb and flow. So as you breathe in and out, imagining this ebb and flow, with each breath, the rising, with each exhale, the settling, and just being here, being present in the moment, a moment of stillness, the still point in your meditation, where all is calm, where there is nothing but movement and flow and energy, as you allow yourself to seemingly be submersed into the depths without needing the stories, just simply submersing into the flow of the energies of the Scorpio moon, like waves crashing upon waves, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper in, surrendering to the ebb and pull and flow that is here and present. As you imagine yourself submersing under the waters of this moon, you can see the moon shining down upon the surface of the waters. You can feel yourself floating gently, easefully. For it's through meditation, it's through intuitive practices that this is the time. This is where the beauty and the grace in our lives unfolds. And as this moon is eclipsed, as you imagine it, losing its light and becoming a shadow of itself, it's as though it opens a pocket or a portal of energy for you to see the most beautiful and exquisite gifts and jewels of light and love that are there, that are buried deep within the mountain of energies that we confront and deal with every single day. And the many, many challenging emotions and energies that are buried within our bodies, within our cells, within our ancestry. And yet, as that shadow begins to pass across the moon, it's as though we found the gateway, the portal into that space, the opening where the secrets of love and purpose and transformation live, hidden within the grail of the blood, hidden within the blood hint of the moon and its colors. And as you imagine the moon now in its blood red hue, as it floats across the sky, feel yourself being called into this red portal of light, this ruby portal, this ruby ray of all things that were, and feeling yourself as part of the divinity, part of the lineage and the heritage of those that have survived in this evolutionary trajectory, those who have fought for life and held and carried forward the Christed consciousness. For if you are here and if you are connecting to this light, then your path is that of the divine. Imagining yourself now of where you've been, of where your bloodlines have been, the energetic and the genetic, one after the other, lifetime upon lifetime upon lifetime upon lifetime, all handed down from your soul to your body, from your body to your soul, as you pass through this ruby ray of light hanging in the sky like a gem, passing its wisdom and its codes of energy onto you as you breathe in and out, imagining yourself now completely in that infrared ray of red light beaming down. And as you hold this frequency, all that is here is for you to choose to powerfully step into, to become the light and the love, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. What is the future? What is the pull that you are being called towards? Again, not too much analysis, just allowing yourself to receive this infrared ray as you imagine it, scanning your body, flooding your body, wrapping you in a blanket, and releasing the cords and the bonds. For this is the work of this eclipse season, is to release these cords and these bonds that hold us back from the path that is yet to be revealed. And as you feel this ruby red ray shining down upon you, as though you're stepping through into its portal of light, one gold stone upon another, like a river of time, begin to reveal themselves, laying themselves out before you, one after another, as you go deeper and deeper in, following this golden path into what is yet to be revealed. And as you take this powerful, powerful breath in, nice deep inhale for everyone. Go ahead and roll the shoulders up towards the ears, roll them back. Begin to allow the body to have movement. If you feel called to it, stay focused on the breath. For it is through the body that we release the bonds that keep us from walking this path of light fully. Breathing in and out, stepping through this portal into what is to come, and allowing yourself in this moment, as you imagine this ruby ray shining down upon you, as though in the same way we picture the sun shining upon our foreheads, this ruby ray shining on that gem of your third eye, illuminating it in a way it has never been illuminated before. Feeling yourself being crowned in this light, one gem upon another, illuminating in this ruby ray of red light. And each of these gems, as you receive them now, carry the codes, the wisdom that in the next days and weeks to come will empower you to plant the seeds and sow the seeds now until we reach the fall, when it will be time to harvest them in the next autumnal eclipse season. So as you imagine these gems, these seeds, as you receive them, holding this energy, holding this still point in your body, I invite you to picture that path of golden stones moving through this ruby ray, having passed through this portal, weaving their way around the spiral of life out through the next month, through the end of May, into the summer eclipse or the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. From the solstice into July, and the heat and the peak of summer, and all of the celebrations and community and people and savasana and joy and light and love. And feel into your projects that you are seeding and working on now as you take each step along this golden path, having passed through this portal of light where what is no longer serving in the lineage has been left behind. As you move towards the end of July and into August, where we reach the Lion's Gate, the peak and the height of the summer months and the celestial season, the Lion's Gate in August, the peak of Leo, when we step into our sovereignty and prepare to receive the seeds that have been sown, not only in this new year, not only in this spring, but particularly now in this eclipsed season, as you receive the gifts that empower you to fulfill all that you have called in for this incredible year. As we move from August into September, the veil begins to thin. We prepare for the harvest. We feel the energies begin to slow down. From September into October, and we prepare for the celebration of spirit and life and community and communion. Again, stepping one stone at a time along this golden path into November and December, when we prepare to celebrate the close of the year and the beginning of the new season, the dream time, time for settling into our intuitive space. And as we come back to our bodies, we begin to see that red glow, the moon itself, its white beam of light beginning to shine as that red glow lessens and lessens, and the moon begins to reemerge like a beam of light, pulling us forward like the tide, its ebb of energy like the tide, pulling us into our future, pulling us into our destiny, having seeded us with these gems of light that are only unearthed in the ruby ray of the eclipse. As you powerfully step out into the fullness and the light of the moon, as that ruby ray comes to a close, and you feel yourself being beamed down upon by the fullness of the moon. And as you imagine gazing at it, it becomes so large, so overpowering, but there is nothing but you and the moon and the mountains and the craters and all that it has for us to imagine as we gaze into its wisdom and into its heart. For the moon is the beautiful reflection of the heart of the earth. And as you feel your heartbeat now, knowing and trusting that it is in synchronicity with the heartbeat of the earth, your breath, taking another breath in, feeling your body, your connection, feeling the light and the love. Remembering that you are not alone, that this journey is one to be taken in partnership with spirit, to be walked with community that loves and supports your inner intuitive journey. As you come together in that connection and community tonight, as we honor and celebrate not only the moon, the grandmother that she is, but the earth and the heartbeat that we see in her fullness and the magical gifts that she gives us by attuning our bodies to her ruby ray. Feeling this light and this love, we give thanks to each other, to this life, to the opportunities to walk this golden path. As we feel the love from the path that is yet to come, and the ebb and the pull of the moon, as she pulls us forward into our purpose, into our light, into the fullness and the truth of who we are. Love incarnate, spirit incarnate, heaven here on Earth. May it be a beautiful, beautiful eclipse. Turn back into the wind now. I hope it's not too noisy. There she is in her fullness. Kind of clouded out right now, but we can see that beautiful, beautiful pillar of light shining off of her the way she's reflecting in the camera. May it be a beautiful, beautiful evening. So much love.